Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tiara Agustina. I'm from class 3B in English Education Department, Wins Karya University. And my name 1201042636. In this video, I wanna explain the journal about English language learning, and the title is Learning Strategies in English Skill Used by Good Language Learners in Millennial Era, a positive case study in Universitas Negeri Makassar. So if you want to know how about my journal, so let's get started. Okay, the first material that I want to explain is introduction. Introduction studies of good language learners have been developed since 1975, and epistemological reason for studying the phenomena good language learner is that best practice can be generate a good theory. An article entitled "What Can We Learn from the Good Language Learners?" written by Rubin, 1975, has inspired many research to conduct studies about good language learners. John Rubin, 1981, herself has conducted at least 2 studies on successful foreign language learners. The first research aims to explore the characteristic of successful learners, while the second research tries to investigate more deeply about the learning strategies that affect the success of foreign language learning. Then in the second study, she was able to identify learning strategies that have a direct effect and learning strategies that have an indirect effect. Direct effect include guessing and thinking inductively, while the indirect effect is creating opportunities for practice. The era of the 2000s is known as the millennial era. Regarding the rapid changes from the millennial era, it is necessary ELT worldwide. Full Age number 1 2021 at Muwardoyo Weda Sakya. Learning strategies in English skills used by 29 to study the latest phenomena to develop theories that can be adapted by the millennial generation. Therefore, this research needs to be carried out with a focus as follows. What learning strategies are used by good language learners in improving their English speaking skill? And what are learning strategies that used by students in improving their English skill? Okay, the second material that I want to explain in this video is method. In the method is the data obtained were analyzed by Strauss and Cardin, 1995. College coding. This coding is done in the following step. First, identifying the learning strategies to improve English listening, speaking, reading, and writing skill. And the second, conceptual labeling the identified learning strategies. Third, classifying the types learning strategies according to conceptual labels. Fourth, calculating the types learning strategies used by the subject in improving the 4 types of language skill. And the fifth, describing the types of language learning strategies used by the subject in the form of a histogram. The third material that I want to explain is about the result. Okay, in the result, there are figure 1. It can be seen that there are 4 types of strategies that are most dominantly carried by good language learner in improving their listening skill, including watching Western film, 57.5%, listening to English song, 52.5%, watching YouTube 42.5%, and listening to English text conversation via the internet or web 20%. The rest is rough listening exercise, listening directly to conversation of English speaking people, social media, and so on. Of the 14 respondents, 23 people watch Western film as a strategy to improve their listening skill. Only 1% use social media. Okay, next is based on figure 4.3. It can be seen that how long the duration of time used by good language learners in learning to listen in a week. There are 15 people, 37.5%, who set aside time to study listening every day. 14 students don't have certain hours of study in a week. The rest are students who 5 times a week, 4 times a week, 3 times a week, and twice a week. Take the time to learn these listening skills. Okay, the last material that I want to explain in this video is conclusion. In the conclusion is language learning strategies used by good language learner in improving their English speaking skill include four strategies. Speaking English every day with friends or family, speaking alone, watching Western film, and learning vocabulary. Language learning strategies used by good language learner in improving their English reading skill include reading books or article in English, reading novel or comics, other literary works in English, looking for the meaning of difficult words, reading the reading section of the TOEFL, watching Western films, social media, not new vocabulary, doing exercise through YouTube, through dictionary, and making summaries and getting used to using English in the cell phone menu. Language learning strategies used by good language learner in improving their English writing skill include 10 strategies. Reading article and writing essay, writing their social media status, and writing diary in English, learning grammar through doing writing exercise, learning vocabulary, writing poetry, joining chorus, and writing with the Grammarly application. Maybe this is my explanation about journal from my material. I'm sorry if I have money trouble in this video. I am Tiara Agustina from 3B. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.